Okay, so I should be live. This is just going to be a quick finishing up part 2 type dealio. So, to recap, NESRGB was completed. All right here. Really shiny. Right there, all nice. The shell got cleaned up, so as you can see, it's not grubby anymore. So you can see it's much nicer and cleaner now. So we just need to finish with, oh, and I installed the palette switch right here. 1, 2, 3. I installed the SNES multi-AV right there. So let's try to, there we go. So that's, yeah, so we just gotta wire this up to the multi-AV, to the palette switch, and also wire it up for FDS audio. So that should be relatively quickly. So the first thing that I'm going to want to do is have this ID wire that I'm going to use. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 wires. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. 12 wires. Okay, perfect. So hold on, just let me recount. Okay. Probably should have used my scissors to snip these, but that's okay. Alright, so I have my nice wire here. And the goal is that I'm just going to solder all that to these and have it on a good wire length. I know that the trick apparently is to feed it under this. That's how you get nice looking installs apparently. That is like that. That means that I just need kind of like enough slack to bring it like here. Probably gonna cut. I'm just gonna grab scissors. So that's the smart thing to do. I'm gonna cut around like that much. That gives me this much left over. So. What I'm first gonna do is solder to all these pads here. Should really bring down the exposure one. There we go. Just a tad too bright. I'm trying to show stuff off. So right there, I'm just going to solder there first. And to make life a little bit easier, just going to flux all these pads first. And I'm just going to tin the pads. I really don't want too much solder on them. I want a decent amount, you know? Also, to help my soldering, I have a window open today because it's not 500 degrees outside. I don't like one of these joints or solder things that I did. I'm just going to reflux it. It's not nice and shiny. There we go. Some of these just kind of came out as if there was like something stuck in them. So I just fixing it all up. There. Clean my chisel tip. Okay. So the next part is just spraying these wires. Nice part about this is with ID wire, you just kind of got to pull and it comes apart, so it's very nice. Now the unfortunate part is that it's not color coded, but as long as I count properly, shouldn't be too big of a hassle. The last two are always a bit of a pain. Sometimes you just need some help. Okay, so I got that all frayed up now, as you can kind of see. You kind of just gotta... Yeah, that'll work. Okay, cool. And the fun part is just trying to strip the wire without breaking the wire. Just using my nails for this. Just a little bit comes off. Focus is really bad today, but I'm trying. I don't need too much. Just a little bit. I can get them on the pads. Okay, so that's all done now. Kinda see that. They all have their own thing. Just clean up these little garbage things. And just need to do the same for this side as well. In all honesty, I should probably solder to this thing first, because this is where it'll be a lot nicer. So let me just tin all this stuff here as well and solder to it. Ooh, that is slightly smelly. Now it's a bit more pain for you guys to see, and I apologize. Really do need to redo my desk so the soldering iron can be back on the right hand side. Okay. And now we solder wires. So I mean, realistically, I should probably tin all these wires first, so I'll do that. Just proper technique, you know. Just get flux on these pads, and this is why I have like a piece of plywood when I work on my desk. Like, it's nice that I have a giant mouse pad, but I don't want like flux and all that crap on it, you know? Okay. And I just gotta solder to them one by one. Which really shouldn't take too long. Just some quick dabs of solder. Here and there. And make sure to clean my tip every couple of wires, because you know, it's too much on it. It's no good. Okay, so all my wires have been tinned. Which should, in theory, make for an easy installation. Actually, realistically speaking, I should unscrew my PCB from here and solder it. Oh, there we go. Solder it directly to the PCB, then pop the PCB in. So let's do that. That'll probably make a lot of sense. Just a little anyways, just a little. Alright, so let's just start with the bottom here. Really, oh, hold on. Lots of flux is the key. Lots of flux. This pen's still going. Still going. I have more pens of flux if this runs out, so I'm not too worried. Not worried at all. Gonna flip, make it more comfortable for me to solder it. You guys can also kind of see. I wish it was closer, but I don't have the capability of that yet. There, that was good. And just gotta do these one by one. Alright, and the next one. Now the thing about this is that, actually I can just leave like that for a second. Please, nothing happen. Apply more flux. Everything's gonna get cleaned with rubbing alcohol and a toothbrush at the end anyways, so it's all okay. All this flux will be gone. Nothing to worry. I mean, it's technically no clean as well, but it leaves like kind of a residue, so I don't like that at all. Like kind of floating. Okay. Just going down the line. Thing is, these wires are very thin, so they get very hot. They're very, very, very hot. So sometimes I feel it on your fingers. That's when you know that time to give it a bit of a break. And these last few ones are turning out very nice. This is good. I mean, if a wire gets like that one strand and it splits apart, then it just makes everything else a pain. So. Okay, but otherwise, looks like we're all in order. This is how it ended up right there. Well, try kind of blocking the light a little bit. Oh, that's it. As you can see, it's okay. I don't know if that helps it focus or not. Well, that's the best I can do with that for now. Okay, and then we'll split this after. What I want to do is pop this back in here. Oh, come on, you better go in. That's non-negotiable. There we go. We're all good. Okay, that's just used a regular PC screw. So, also if you're wondering how I kept the multi AV in, that's just epoxy. Bought some 5-minute epoxy from Walmart. Gorilla Glue. I can't even talk today. Gorilla Glue branded. So. That's one part there. Actually, before I do that, I should do the Famicom. So I'm gonna need a wire here. I'm going to need a 22 kilo ohm resistor. Which, I mean, I should have in theory. Okay. Let me consult my box of stuff right here. Yeah, I just bought like a little tool box from the dollar store. Keep all my resistors in it. So this is 220, this is 10K, and 22K. So we'll keep the 10K in mind. This is 820, 680, 750, 47, 100K, 22K. I have, see, this is why I like to buy like a bunch of resistors. Well, at my local store, when you buy resistors, you can get them in these little baggies here. So I have like 10 of them or something inside, so nicely labeled, all good to go. So I have things like capacitors. I have like these SOP to dip boards and stuff. So whenever I buy parts, I don't let them go to waste. I just kind of chuck them into here, and that way if I need something, I can check if I have it. I need to pull a 22 kilo ohm resistor. It's packaging. Let me just put that in there. It's fine. Okay. So what we know is that 22 kilo ohm resistor needs to go between pin 9 on the NESRGB on the expansion slot and between two resistors on the NESRGB. Now this itself, these pins here, are the NES expansion pins. So we need pin 9. So just to confirm, there's an image here, but I want to confirm because I'm crazy like that. Yeah, my keyboard's all the way to my left, so. So allegedly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be pin 9 where my nail is. You can just kind of see it. Confirm on a different picture. This row 9. Yeah, so that is pin 9. So I'm just going to put some flux and solder onto there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Some extra solder, so now I'm dealing with the right pin here. Oh, come on. Okay, cool. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Confirm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is pin 9. Okay, cool. Now, I need to solder this resistor here. The wire has to come through somewhere. Like up somewhere through the board. I'm thinking it'll probably be best to, because it needs to go here on the board, like in this area here. So it should probably be best to either loop around this way where the cartridge connector is, which I don't know, or through this way, through this wall. Probably best to feed it coming out of this way, which means for my Famicom audio, probably be best to like give this thing a little bit of a bend and yeah, like something like that right there. And then snip that to make sure. I'm just going to bend this up slightly. Yeah, like that. Okay, so let's just flux it and get her done. Okay, that's a very shiny joint. This is where we get our flush cuts. These are just Exolites made in the US of A. Man, the focus is really bad today. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what it's trying to focus on. I don't know if it's the light or what's... Those are just Exolites, and we're just going to flush cut this. Just Boom. Let's put that pin there for now. Save it. And now, next step, will this wire reach from like there? There it does not. I need a longer wire, so I could just use Kynar wire or Knar, whatever it is, wire wrap, but I feel like, I mean, it's like the same thickness as this almost. Less shielding. If this, the audio's gonna probably buzz around. Probably want a decent cable, so. I'm gonna measure this before I cut. I have a wire spool on my speakers, so it's probably something like that, yeah. Cut a bit of slack just in case. Okay, so I cut a nice piece of white wire. It's just one of those kits from like wire spool kits, Remington Industries. It's like X gauge. It's pretty good stuff. So, and I have just my trusty wire strippers. So, gonna want to solder one end to like. First off, I'm gonna want to probably trim this leg here. So we'll trim it at like. Probably somewhere close to here. Cool. And just to make sure we don't have any shorts, because this thing could maybe move around. Just, you know, be safe. I have just some basic heat shrink tubing. Don't need all of it, just a little bit. This is just a kit from my local store. Newtek Electronics. Just gonna slide this onto the wire here before we forget, because that would be very bad. We forgot. And just gonna, this is where kind of like the fun part comes in. You gotta hold everything together. This is where a helping hand would definitely come into place. But my pair of helping hands really suck. I don't use them except for like a paperweight. That is the one thing I'm kind of looking into getting, a good set of helping hands. Ooh. Get that out. Okay, let's just merge these two things. See, like, look at my tip. It has so much extra solder I don't care for. I like just cleaning it all off. Means you'll have less stuff on your joints. There's just a... Now it's not a shiny joint, but I can make it a shiny joint. If your joint's not shiny, just flex it up. There, that's like perfect. Now, should have a lighter in here. I don't have like a hot air gun or something, but just have multiple lighters. I don't smoke, but I have like probably just as many lighters as people who do. I'll just kind of use the heat of the lighter. There we go. Ended up looking like that. Get rid of that. Yeah, see? So no shorts. All be good. This thing can freely move around. And it doesn't matter if it's going to go left or right. Oh, you can't see. This thing can move a bit. And if it does move, it's not going to short. So there we go. Probably wouldn't have shorted, but it is getting shipped and stuff, so. And now we can probably trim a bit extra as well. Because the needs to go between, no, it's going to be really hard to show. Maybe if I do this, I might be able to see a bit better. We're experimenting. Trying out new things. So, ooh, that's interesting. And just focus up a little bit. So, no, get out of the way, wire. I don't want you. So where there's two resistors right here, there. It's gonna be tough to see, so let's try. Oh, dude, that's perfect. So where you see J5. Oh, where we go? Okay. Where you see J5, there's two little things, like two little resistors right there. They make like a dotted line with only 2 bits. In between those 2 resistors is where I have to wire this. That's nifty. That's fucking awesome. I'm gonna have to like make like a little holder or something for this. Does this help? Oh yeah, it does. I can even have it like close by. That's cool. So if like you can kind of see the work better. Epic. Awesome. Okay, I'm going to be using my little... That's from my set of helping hands, so I guess it is useful after all. So, I guess it's useful after all. I don't know what I had open. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a pain. Also, I think I need to short. Because there's different pads on here, right? Yeah, I need to... There's a... I'm going to get to use the magnifying glass again. If you look on the NESRGB board... Whoop. There, what am I looking at? Okay, so if you look, there's like these jumpers. Right there. You see that right there? That J7 has like a triangle going in, like a Pac-Man eating a triangle. There's another one down there, that J5. Those are jumpers on the board, and you need to enable or disable them depending on if it's like PAL or NTSC and stuff. The only one we care about is J5, which the manual says jumper J5 selects Luma trap frequency for encoded composite video. Open for PAL, short for NTSC. That's literally all we care about. The fact that there's no rotate this PDF is really annoying. But whatever. So we can just quickly short that. That's not a big deal. It just involves a soldering iron. Maybe I should get like a stand, because what if you like put it on there? Yeah, then you can see what I'm doing. Because if I'm soldering right there, well, it depends on the light. That's going to be something I'm looking into in the future. Well, I would say that's shorted. Now the important part is just two very tiny resistors that I showed you guys. I need to solder between there. Apparently. I'm gonna double check. I don't care about stereo audio, I care about FDS audio. Ah, there's actually a point right there. So, if we look at back to where those two resistors were, which are like right there, Oh. You can see that there's that little circle right there. That is where I gotta wire this hole, like this wire right here. So that'll be easy. Just some flux. I think I already added. You can never have enough. Stick this in the hole. Oh, not very long, so maybe be a tough one. Just stay, okay? Just stay. I don't want to go get my clamp at the moment, so this will just have to do. This is where I gotta be like a crazy three-armed person. There we go. Now that you're staying there, we can just there, and that's not going to move anywhere. You can see. Okay. So that is that. Now we just need to wire up. Well, we also have to wire up the palette switch, which I will actually use, excuse me, wire wrap with. Yo, Chesh Forky. I see that you too can use the Google Translate. I should just continue speaking in Polish to you from now on, and you need to just suck it up. So oh, sweet. If you actually remember that, I gotta give you props, dude. But yeah, since you used like non-English characters, you definitely needed the help of Google, so. But I will not fault you for that. Those are some crazy characters, yo. I'm actually not gonna feed it upside down. I'm just gonna feed it like, see, what I should do is I should grab the cartridge connector. And this will help me better plan this out. Trying to be as neat as possible, which is why I'm taking so much time trying to do this. I also put this upside down. Actually goes like so. This means I can really just solder like that, and it'll be fine. So I think that's what I'm just gonna do. But before I do that, I'm going to get the palette switching, because that is going to be a lot of thin wires. Let me just get my wire wrap. this lav mic is such a long cord, I keep running over it. So this is wire wrap. It's just, you know, it's really thin stuff. The sheathing I can just take off with my nails. Just like, boom, it's already done. It's very thin. And really I should undo. I should remove the palette switch from the case. And then just kind of put it back in. After all is said and done. So, don't need very long wires. I'm literally going from here like there to there. Yeah, I think this would be good. I need 3 or 4 of these. I'm gonna bend this back and forth. I didn't drop any frames today. I was all solid, so. Yeah, I also don't know how you got Google out of that, but you are a man of many talents. So I'm just gonna move this out of the way very quickly. So this is how this looks, and because focusing sucks, you can see it's very tiny holes. There's just 3 of them, 1 for each palette switch. So the easiest way to do it, I find, well, don't lose that, that's important, is just to stick the wire through and bend it. You end up with like this eye hole loop thing going on. So if you kind of look at that, where'd it go? Okay, hold on. I'm fucking trying here. Like, it's because the webcam is on it. See if just kind of bent it over and now it's attached to it. So that makes life easy because all you got to do then is flux and solder, which we're going to do right now. And because that's bent over, it's not going to move anywhere. Which is nice. Oh, come on. Make sure you orientate the wire properly. Okay. That's it. That's all that one was. Easy stuff, easy stuff. Wanna straighten up this little pin here because it kind of bent during the whole ordeal. Okay. And next wire. Do the middle pin next. Again, you just hook. Oh. Flux and solder. That is good enough to me. We got one more wire. Okay. Okay, now that is all wired up, and ouch, it is still a tiny bit hot. We can just put it back in here. I'll just screw this nut on, and that keeps it secure. And there isn't much for the nut to go on here, because the case is fairly thick plastic, but it's still good enough that it doesn't move. Okay, good. We are good to go. Could make it sideways, but I find vertical is better, in my humble opinion anyways. Alright, I need to pull up the wiring guide for the pallets, because I like to double check this shit. Oh, here it is. Pinout and jumper die. No, that's not it. That's what I had. It is. Reposition switch. Okay. So the way that this works, first off, strip some extra wire sheathing here. Okay, so ground and pin 3. That's these. You can see ground. Yeah, so ground and pin 3 are gonna get joined together, and then the rest. Ground also goes to the middle pin. and then the other two go separate. So I'm gonna grab the middle one here. First off, I'm actually gonna tin all these pads again. Well, haven't tinned these ones yet, but also I need to create a little short, so I'll do that with a spare leftover resistor. So, okay. Gonna tin these pads here. Okay. Now, fun part will be doing this without burning my fingers. That's already a pain in the ass. Normally I have like needle nose pliers for this, but I don't want to leave and get them, because they're not actually mine, so I'm just going to use my wire strippers as pliers. Okay. Just to be safe. Don't like how dull these pads are. And keep it from moving. Okay. Easy. And then we just snip. Look at that. Did it actually connect? I really hope so. I really hope so. Wrong mode. Continuity test. Okay, they're grounded together. We're good. Okay. So the middle one, which is this one, goes to ground, which is right here. The top one goes to pin 2. And the bottom one goes to pin 1. Now it's going to be a lot harder to maneuver the board like I want, but whatever. Also just going to chop off this extra piece right here. Cool, so we're good. On to the final part of all this, which is wiring it up to the AV plug. As you can see, now I'm tethered, so I don't really have a choice in the matter. But I'm gonna, if I put it like this, I can solder like that. So realistically, I still could do this whole upside down thing, so I might. Know which pin goes where. Just do them one by one. Okay. Now to just, yeah, that should be fine-ish. And just time to start stripping these wires. Gotta go smaller. I want to keep the wires nice and short, so that's why I'm using the strippers this time around. Less room for errors. And once this gets wired up, it's just plugging everything back in. Like the controller ports and the power switch. Plugging it in to my SCART cable and power cable and see if it works. If it does, GG, mod complete. And stream, screw NES back together. And that would happen tomorrow because it's fairly late outside today. That one could probably be stripped a little bit better. It's late outside? No, it's late right now. It is almost 1 a.m., so you know. Okay, so we will start with these two right here because they actually go together, and this is audio left and audio right. So just do this, do that, do that. I mean, things can bend, so. Just gotta keep track of which fucking cable goes where. Okay, so if that's like that, that means this one goes there and is there, which means the first one we do is actually red. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work all that well. Just want this to look neat, you know? So if that's there, this has to reach all the way to... You can't see right now, but I'm just gonna do it like this. This will make life easier, that's fine. So these two are together right here. So I'm just gonna strip this one a little bit more. Oh, there we go. Twist these two wires together because they are audio left and audio right. Since the NES is mono, it does not actually matter. they both get the same audio signal. And that, according to the pinout, is audio output, which is O, which is right here. So I'm just going to tin that wire, flex the joint, flex the pad. We're good to go. Okay. I'll need a better solution for this lav mic. It's keep running it over with my chair. Okay. And now we just solder audio left and right to audio output on this board. Done. The next pad is 5 volts, which we will solder all the way to 5 volts. It's gonna need its own, need some extra right here. Okay. Realistically, I maybe should have done the twisting over on the AV end. That's okay. We'll live. We'll live. And just take note for next time is all. Oh, come on. Okay. I don't like how this turned out. Much better. Okay. After that is composite video. And composite video comes from V on the NESRGB board. You're gonna solder it to V. It's unfortunate that it's hard for you guys to see because of the expansion slot, but I will try to show the completed soldering once I'm all done. Next is, I can't read what next is. I need to pull up the stem because the screw's in the way right now, so it's like, eh. Trying to respond to Discord stuff right now that's relevant. Okay, that's everything. Now where did my schem go? Oh wait, it wouldn't be here. Be on Osh Park. Jeez, I really need a better system for this crap. Okay, composite video. So now we have chroma, which is going to be C, obviously. So we can just very quickly tin and solder. Do not like how that looks. I mean, it's better, I guess. Now we have Luma. I don't want to short. There we go. Okay. Next we have a ground. I'm going to put this ground here because the next ground can go there. Because this thing has two grounds on it. Probably one for audio, one for video. Because that just makes good sense. Separate your grounds. Less interference will show up. Okay. Next one is also ground. Then we'll go to this one. And the next wire is B, for blue. That is actually down here, not that B, this B. Oh boy. Sometimes pretty tricky to just get it to stay on the pad. There we go. I'll pull these down. Next one is sync, which goes to the nice sync pad we have here. I clean my thing because it has a massive blob of solder, and I don't like that. Next one is green. That's right. Again, I apologize you can't really see this, but I'm gonna show fruits of my labor in a second. Oh, that one fell out. And one's R. It goes right there. Okay, so as you can kind of see now, right here is where all the soldering took place. And now we have all of our wires. Gonna try to show them off. That's the work right there. You can see it's all soldered nice. There's some twists going on there, but that's okay. And last part is just flip, flop. Okay, let's just gotta connect all this stuff together. I mean, realistically, the shielding and stuff is supposed to go, but I don't need that for testing. I don't even need the second controller port. Actually, I'm just putting it in because I feel like putting it in. Do need the power switch though. That part's kind of important. This should go over that way. So I can put this in like so. Okay. Again, this is just all very super temporary. Okay, so if I can get my EverDrive out. Alright, so let's EverDrive in, put it down, plug in power, and plug in video. Turn on. I have nothing. Am I in the right video? I was not, again. God, no, video 2, please. TV. Okay. Why do I have no video right now? Huh. Interesting. Alright, well, Time to do some troubleshooting. Which I'm only going to quickly do right now. Might be a part 3. I really hope not, because that would suck. But what I'm literally going to do is just take the tip of the composite cable and tap it, or place it down on the composite video pin of the NESRGB. Don't need controllers for that. Just need power. Okay. So let's put that plug back in. Bit of a clusterfuck, I realize. And attach to It's not getting anything at the moment. I have a feeling something is not up. Do I get anything at all? Well, I get something out of the original AV. Looks like the kit's doing something. I should be getting video out of the NESRGB. If I'm not, that is very frightful indeed. Don't have any shorts that I can see. I tested for shorts as well. Yeah, it's definitely doing stuff. So I'm going to leave this for tomorrow to troubleshoot when I am not tired. I think would be the safest to say. I also have to, oh, I know what I'm missing actually. I'm an idiot. There's one more jumper. It's not getting power, that's why. Actually, one more jumper I have to do. I'm an idiot. Don't want to run anything over. So there's a jumper where it's I need to short jumper J3, but I also have to actually put, so this is the last part of the install. I'm a bit of a dummy. I forgot about it. So the NESRGB kit has to get 5 volts from somewhere. Now because the heatsink on a regular NES is just this thing here, Tim gave extra parts. He gave this thing right here. That is an extra voltage regulator on its own heatsink to help dissipate heat. Now, community and all the professional modders and stuff, they're kind of like, screw that. We will just use better thermal paste on the 7805, which is that voltage regulator. As you can see on here, it's basically dried up. It's like nothing, gone. So I'm just going to get a Q-tip and quickly clean this up. So I'll just be right back. Now, I actually went and got 2, and all I did was just spray a little bit of Windex on it. Clean up this old thermal paste. Can't believe I forgot this step. I am such a dummy. Just clean up the voltage regulator as well. Now you can also replace the voltage regulator with one that does extra amperage, but it's good. I'm all good. Gonna dry it up. That's why I got two Q-tips. One to wash and one to dry. Okay, and the secret trick is actually I have it somewhere. From computer thermal count, like CPU thermal count, I'm actually using Noctua. That's the stuff I have. It's very easy stuff. Just put a dab on the 7805, that voltage regulator. Come on. Okay. P drop, all good. Plop the heatsink back in here. Just where's my screwdriver? Push the 7805 back in with its screw and screw it in place. So I just realized I can now hear myself. That's weird. But yeah. Cool. So, because I forgot that the lav mic was here, I just used Noctua branded thermal paste to replace the thermal compound on the voltage regulator there. The last thing I need to do is just short J3. Wait. Yeah, short jumper J3 when no external regulator is there, and that is right up there. It's going to be kind of awkward to do, but I'm going to do it. Last step. Okay, that looks shorted to me. Let's try testing this again. Because dummy me can't remember to go step by step. Okay. Video 2 on my TV. Guard plug goes there. That goes there. Cartridge connector goes there. Power goes here. Huzzah! We have video. Or at least we should have video. This EverDrive might be causing some issues. There we go. So, just to prove that it works. Whoop. That's you can't see shit. That's the video right there, and that is the NES right there. So, I aim this at my TV. Oh boy. Stay there in the corner for 5 seconds. Literally, just 5 seconds, please. God, this. Epic piece of trash, you. We're good. So I think this is a complete success. I'm gonna go to sleep now because the job's over. Yeah, thanks for watching. I will see you guys next time.